In this video, I'm going to describe a formula that I've found to be very useful for sorting overwhelming to-do lists to make them sensible and manageable. This formula can apply to so many different kinds of things: tasks at work or in a personal project, chores and errands, a whole to-do list for the day, or even big life changes. You can even apply it as a group or as a team. This video can be used a few different ways. You can watch the video and take notes, and then apply the steps to your to-do list afterward by following your own notes. Or you can pause the video right now and go get your to-do list, and then watch the video as an active workshop, pausing where necessary to perform the steps on your list as you go. Or you can watch the video straight through once as a preview to get the gist, and then get your to-do list and watch the video a second time as a workshop, applying the steps as you go. There are probably other ways you could use this video too. Use whatever method works for you. Of course, I always recommend asking your inner guidance first to see if it will tell you what to do and in what sequence. But if you're having trouble hearing your inner guidance, or if your inner guidance tells you to use this video, then use the following formula to decide what to do first. Step 1. Get or write the list of things that you want to accomplish. This is a list of life changes that I want to make right now. Step 2, assign each one a priority from 0 to 5, where 0 is most important and 5 is least important. You can either use the method I described in the What to Change First video, which is what I've done here, or use something like 0 is non-negotiable, 1 would make a big impact, 2 would make a significant impact, 3 would make some impact, 4 would add some polish, and 5 is a bonus. Do your best to spread them out. You want as few non-negotiables as possible, otherwise they become meaningless. Be ruthless and make the hard decisions. After using the method in the What to Change First video, I have 4 zeros in this list of 15 items. So that might be too many. I'll use this key here to adjust that a little. These two are really non-negotiable. This one isn't non-negotiable, but it would make a big impact. And I think it would be more accurate to say that this one would make a significant impact. There, that's better. Step 3, assign each item on the list a number from 0 to 5 to represent the size of the item, where 0 is the smallest and 5 is the biggest. For example, you could say 0 means a super easy tiny thing. 1 is a small thing, 2 is a medium thing, 3 is a significant thing, 4 is a major thing but doable, and 5 is heroic, or I don't even know where to start. Here are the size values I came up with for my list. Step 4, assign each one a level of passion from 0 to 5, where 0 is the most passion and 5 is the least. For example, something like 0 means this is my reason for living. 1 means, yeah, this is a reason to get up in the morning. 2 is, I like doing this. 3 is, meh, I could take it or leave it. 4 is, ugh, do I have to? And 5 is, hell is real and I'm living it. Here are mine. By the way, if you end up with any 5s in this category, you might want to double check with your inner guidance, or whatever is your current best decision-making process, about whether you should actually be doing these things, and if so, what you can do to feel better about doing them. I also mentioned a couple of ideas later in this video that can be applied to this kind of situation. Then step 5, apply the formula. passion times size times priority equals order. Passion times size times priority equals order. And finally, step 6, sort the list by order. I usually break ties in order of passion, because this is often actually a sign of inner guidance. Then size. I mean, if it's a tiny, easy thing, then what's the harm in doing it first? And then priority is last. If all three of these are the same, then it literally doesn't matter which one you do first. You might as well roll a die. Bam! Sorted. So this is a good order in which to do my list. The multiplication is cool because if anything is a 0, it instantly jumps to the top, no matter what the other values are. If something is a 0 in passion, then doing it will make you feel great and give you energy to do other things. If something is a tiny, easy thing, might as well do it now, right? And if something is a 0 priority, that means it's non-negotiable, so it has to get done. Better get cracking. So this is the complete formula. But you can simplify it if one or more of the variables isn't actually varying. If everything on your list is roughly the same priority, then you can skip priority. And because of how multiplication works, this is basically like assigning everything a priority of 1. If all the items are roughly the same size, you can skip size or assign everything a size of 1. If you are equally passionate or dispassionate about everything on the list, you can skip passion or assign everything a passion of 1. And if everything on the list is equal in all 3 of these categories, then you really don't need to prioritize them. Just roll a die or pick them out of a hat. A final tip: if you're using this formula and you're noticing that the size or passion numbers are bigger than you want them to be, you can adjust the items on the list themselves. For example, you can break large-sized items down into several smaller-sized sub-items that can be done one at a time. You can change any item from doing it yourself to asking for help with it, or delegating it, or hiring someone to do it. And/or you can use psychological techniques like affirmations or shadow work to find new perspectives on things. For instance, these 2 items are both high priority, but my other numbers are pretty abysmal. So these would be excellent candidates for me to break up into sub-items, ask for help on, and/or do some work with my subconscious on. I'll include links in the description below for 2 playlists that have videos to help with these sorts of things. Have fun playing around with this formula, and until next time, be well.